Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome everyone. I know it's been a while since I've done like a decor video. Um, I've been really busy with work. I've been dealing with some stuff, and also I did so many challenges. I think I was just tired after that. And so I did have a live video last week, and that was a lot of fun. And thank you for everyone who joined. And then I had a jewelry one on Saturday, I believe, and that was a ton of fun also. It seems like old friends, we chit chat and have fun on both the jewelry and the regular. But if you're new to my channel, I am a home stager, but lately I had been doing some jewelry auctions on the weekend because my dad is a gemologist and we're just trying to blow out all of his inventory because it's a lot. You know how they say, there's hoarders and there's this kind of hoarder, that kind of, well, he's a jewelry hoarder for sure, and a tool hoarder. He loves his tools. And so that's what I've been doing, but I haven't put out a decor video since I think my last challenge, which was the Halloween bar cart. So it's time. I have a fall home tour coming up with Daveda Lane that she is hosting, and I can't wait to see her home. She has a gorgeous home, and if you aren't familiar with Daveda Lane, I'll link her channel down below. She's a wonderful person, genuine, just a beautiful person, good personality, and her DIYs are amazing. So I'm prepping for the home tour, and I have a lot to get done in a short amount of time, but I never did a summer home tour. So this was a part of my summer, collection, I guess. And I liked little pops of yellow here and there, and I didn't have this towel hanging on my little petunia pig over here, but so that, it kind of clashes now, but I love the pops of color I had. I had a ton of sunflowers everywhere in pictures and in little tin cans, and it was just really cute. I could just never get around to doing a summer home tour, so I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, not that my home is so awesome and you need to see it, but I hope that it gives a little bit of inspiration so that you can maybe tweak some things in your home or add some things. So let's get to it. This is a butcher block tray almost, and it has like a really pretty stainless steel band on the front, so it gives it a bit of a modern feel to it, and it has handles. And I always put this in the corner. It's not on a Lazy Susan or anything, but the way it bounces on the tile, probably one of the tiles is up a little further, and that's out of whack, and so that's why it swivels. But this is really functional. And like I said, if you're not familiar with my channel, welcome everyone. But I do have 3 male tenants that live with me. One of the male tenants that used this area was away for the summer, and now that he's back, it's time to change it because I have a can opener back here hidden, and I just don't want to have to deal, him to deal with the picture and everything. So as you can see, I had turned my fleur-de-lis, it's a burlap canister, around because I didn't want the fleur-de-lis. Maybe around Christmas time I will, but and all through, probably all through, I would say all through Mardi Gras time, Easter time. I'll keep that turned around, but not yet. So I have my handy dandy little can opener, which he's a bodybuilder, so he eats like cans of tuna sometimes, and chicken breast, and then I use it for my cat food and dog food. He knows that, but I always clean the tip, everything. So I have my little cute little honey bee hive, and I love bumblebees, and honeybees are so important for our environment. And then I had this cute little Dollar Tree sign that says kind words are like honey. So sweet to the soul, healthy to the body. Proverbs 16:24. Now, you know, even if you're not religious or spiritual or, you know, versed in the Bible, this saying still means a lot, I would say. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I don't think I ever showed you guys when I hauled it, but look at it. It's got the little honeycombs at the top and the little bees coming out. Now, here's the only thing. You can say all the sweet words you want, but you got to back it up with your actions, right? And really mean them. So that's important to me. Don't just say them, mean them. So whenever in my comments I tell you guys, you know, my dear friend or sweet friend, I really mean it. I really, truly mean it. So here it is. I liked how this was for the summer. I had pops of yellow with my sunflowers everywhere, my cherry pie, and it just looked so cute with like my enamelware plates that I had, the blue ones. But it's time to change. So I'm going to do a little decorate with me. We're going to take this cookie jar off and the picture. You know what, guys? When I was getting married, I had a bridal shower put on by some coworkers, and they got me a cake from this awesome bakery that everyone, like, you have to get in. You have to, like, be on the waiting list to get a cake. So you have to do it months in advance. But they got me a cake in the shape of a beehive. Oh my God, it was so cute. And in between each layer was honey. It was so decadent and just so good. But I'm going to put this away. It's not summertime anymore. I'm going to put my picture away, which I love. And so what's left is, let me get a little closer, is still my tray, but I have the Target dollar spot. I think these came out in the springtime. And these were the best buys. They were $3. They're little olive buckets, but I love them because they have the copper handles. I love copper. And then I have, like I said, my fleur-de-lis burlap little canister here. So that helps hide the can opener. And then I just have some utensils that I don't use on a daily basis. They're just, you know, ones I didn't have room in my drawer for. And if I ever use these, because I have cats, I would wash them before I used them. But I love this one. My dear friend Peggy got me this one, and it's made in Thailand. It's a little kitty. I'm not going to ever use it. It's just too cute. But it says meow, and I love it, and I put it front and center, along with some of my other wood and whisk and other things. All right, so here are some of the things I wanted to use. Let me back it up again. Let's see, let me tilt the camera a bit. I have that pumpkin from the Target dollar spot that was $5. I have from my parents' house the HC & Company electrical insulators. I have the Target dollar spot oak leaf. That was $1, which was an excellent buy. I have the little acorn, which I think is so cute. And just like a little tripod of leaves from one of my greenery. The other thing I'm going to be doing over here is my utensil. This is really a functional piece in the household for the guys. And they seem to be okay with having the utensils out, even though I had kitties. They don't really get up over here, so they were fine with it, and they just liked having it out rather than pulling a drawer open. So I'm taking out my Dollar Tree. These were such pretty sunflowers, by the way, because I bought some other ones, 3 different types, but these were one of my favorites. So I'm going to put these outside for my fall patio porch design. I'm adding to it. But what I have in here are from the dollar spot. I think these were $1, but I got one for $1, and then I've got 2 on sale. Yeah, I took the price off, like on clearance. So I have 3 of them, and I absolutely love the little hobnails on them. Yeah, I took all the prices off because I've washed them. Anyways, so I have their forks, their spoons, and knives. None of them are really matching. It's just from over the years, like having so many tenants and just making it functional. But I do have a set for myself, and they are welcome to use it. But I also have this little tray, by the way, I think it was $5, and it's a wood box that's split down the middle. And so, and it has a metal, wrought iron metal handle. And then I just put this little, I'll show it to you. It's from Ross, a little cutting board. And I put that in the back just to kind of give it a more rustic look. And I don't know if I'll put anything there like greenery. By the way, if you see, I'm not trying to be like Michael Jackson with my Band-Aids, but I went to the dollar store the other night, and that's the only color they had, if you can believe it. They had pink or purple and green ones, and I'm like, oh well, I don't care. I just needed something because my skin split from work and it hurts. So anyways, let's decorate this little area. So I thought this pumpkin would be super cute here. I want to bring this together a little bit. I want to make sure it can still turn functionally. I want to put the insulator next to it because I'm doing for fall kind of this greenish, bluish, soft teal, whatever you want to call it, ocean blue color. It reminds me of ocean glass. So, and greens. So it kind of all coordinates. And I kind of wanted to put, I don't know if that's going to be too much. Hold on, let me just see. That might be a little too much, but let me just play with it. Uh-oh, yeah, I don't think it's going to stay, guys. But, I don't know about the wood piece. That's too bad because it's so cute. I could just stick that there. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. Then for over here, the little utensil holder for the guys, what I've done in the past is just hung like a wooden piece here. And so this one's not going to work. It's so cute though, I want to use it, but it just recedes into the color of the wood. I'm going to take, since there's a lot of forks, I'm going to take one of the bigger ones, and I would just hang it by the fork. And then they know not to take that fork. I know, it's so silly. But I think that's cute. I think that's good enough. It's good enough. So I'll use my little acorn one somewhere else. Guys, I am so loving all of the different wood textures. You'll see in my home tour, but I'm truly loving all the different like woods I've been picking up. I've always loved woods. I love rustic. I've always loved rustic. You know, I love my burlap. But, you know, the different wood textures and the metals, I've always loved metals, really, I don't know, speaks to me, and it does well for me in my kitchen. Excuse me. And I have such light cream colored countertops, which hopefully I'll be eating the granite soon. I'm not sure when, and it may not happen. But if I do, oh my gosh, that will make my life so much easier for cleaning, because grout lines are the worst to clean. And when you have tenants, and I've had issues with the grout, I've tried cleaning products, and then one of them stained it, and then on top of having a ton of tenants and everything. So it is what it is, but you know, I'm not going to go out and spend that on for myself at this point, because I have other things that I need to put money towards. But you know, when I spend a little bit of money here and there for decor, like, you know, $5, that's $1. That's it. You know, now I have been spending quite a bit this season, but I didn't have any really fall items. And it's because I never really decorated for fall as much. I was always taking care of my mom, so I was never home other than work and whatever. And as a stager, you don't decorate for the holidays. You just, You know, if it's fall, you can go with fall colors, but that's about it. You don't decorate for Christmas or anything. So I'm super happy with just the very simple changes that I've made. And so I spent $6 total in this area. And in this area with little piggy, you won't be able to see all of it, but that towel I paid full price. It was $3, but it's just a tea towel from Target, and it was a very good price, and I really like it. And it hanging on my little petunia pig, I loved it. That's it for this area. Let's go on to the next area. Okay, guys, this is my other area. It's always been my trouble area. It's the kitchen desk that sits in front of what's supposed to be the kitchenette area, breakfast area, and then my sliding glass doors. And I think most of you know I moved my kitchen breakfast area set forward to the bar area. So I have this big wide open space. So I really feel like this is the breaking point where it can transition, and it says it's a whole nother area. This is the only area I want color. I know I'm afraid of color. Yes, I think it's beautiful, but I can only take so much of it too. And I think having done sunflowers and yellows through the summer, I'm like kind of done with the flowers. And if you guys remember, I hauled these, let's get closer, those flowers from the Dollar Tree, and I absolutely love them. I've used a lot of them, and that's kind of just what's left in the galvanized bucket. And I have this also, and I have my farmhouse, I should say, little tiered tray, and it has lots of color with the truck in it, and the sunflowers and pumpkins, apples, and then the little weather vane on top, like what goes at the top of the home. So I have a lot of stuff here. So I might tweak one thing on here, but I want this up here. I want this to be my colorful station, and then have it transition back to neutrals on my family room side, because my kitchen side is very neutral also. So this is where I have my modem and everything, and you have to let it have airflow. I did put some Dollar Tree ribbon, burlap ribbon at the bottom to kind of dress it up, and I did have some greenery in it, which I might put back. So this really has to stay. It doesn't need to be in a big basket like this, and I thought about putting it in the galvanized one, but once again, it needs to breathe, so that this being, you know, very airy, it's perfect. But I did think about maybe putting this on there or above. And normally I don't keep the light on. I'm just showing you guys so that what we can do. The other thing that I have, let me move this. I have this that I could use from the Target dollar spot. I have this little sign. You guys remember this. This was from the 99-cent store. And look how gorgeous that is. Oh, there we go. And it does turn on. Let me just show you all. It has little headlights. Isn't that cute? So I would really like to use that. And I have the little truck that matches, the green truck. I have this little pick that came off of a Dollar Tree pumpkin that I could use. And lastly, you guys probably remember me hauling from a thrift store find. I had this wood. It was brand new from Target. I think I got it for $1.18, and I took off the little clips on it, and I put one of the little 99-cent store houses, and then I put my little Post-it note Ross clearance find with some Dollar Tree Post-it notes in natural color on here. And it was for the guys to be like a message center, but they weren't really using it. But I still think it's cute, but I'm not sure I'll be needing it today. So I might put this aside for another time because they are writing notes on my little fall, Hello Fall pad that goes on my kitchen, which I'll show you. That my lovely friend Kim got me. And as you can see, we've been writing on it because I've bled through with the marker. But it goes on the fridge, and I do have a Halloween one, but they have been writing on this, so this just goes on the fridge. So that's been working as a message center. So what I thought I would do is, I really love the galvanized metals on here. Let's see. Oh, that looks better. So I'm thinking maybe the little truck here, and I really love this truck also. I feel like I gotta use all my trucks over here. So maybe I can put it there, like try to hang that to hide the outlet. But then I've got to figure out what to do with this. So this almost needs to go in the middle. So let me do that. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll use the pumpkin to hide majority of the equipment and then put the green pick. Let me go get the green pick. Maybe that will help. This poor guy has been with me forever, and I just love the colors on it. And I got it from, I think, Goodwill. And guys, this poor dear plant. I've used it for staging. I mean, you name it. So let me fix it real quick. Okay. So maybe if I just like tuck it in here. And kind of finagled it a bit. I mean, I had this here before, and I really kind of liked it. All right, let me keep messing with that. Remember, it's got to be able to breathe, your modem. So let me keep messing with that, and I'll come back. All right, guys, that's what I came up with. I loved my galvanized metal bucket over there, tub, with the little green truck in front of it. And then, like I said, I had to keep this super simple. Once again, I just used 2 of the picks that I've had. It's airy enough that the modem can breathe. And I put my little sign up here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that light is terrible. And it's just enough. I mean, I don't need to have a lot here. This is like a transitional piece before you go into my family room. And so I could put a big candle here, but once again, it's got an overhead cabinet, so I don't want to do that. I could put some like LED lights also. But I love that it's just enough color for me. And let's see, maybe I can tilt it up a bit. And it's good, you know, it's not really a functional piece at this point, but no one was using the message center as of late. So I feel like I covered the outlet with all the cords, and then the greenery did that job as well. I've got a little pumpkin in this basket. It's very neutral, but you know, it does the job of hiding the ugly pieces of a modem. And I just love that the green truck is in both places, and I have a little bit of color. That is it. So I'm going to take my 2-tiered tray, and I absolutely do love it, but I didn't want to put it on here. It was too much. So what I can do is I might switch it up a little bit, and you'll see that video before my home tour. And I can't wait to show you guys, but as of now, this is going away, and some of my, pieces like this might go outside, because I do have this would go better outside. So I'm going to put this outside. I love all of this. I'm good. I'm done. Guys, I hope this helps you. You know, you may not have the same style as me, but just to kind of figure out what to do with the space. And I'm loving the space all over again. It's just a nice clean space again. It does have a couple of things, but that is it. So hopefully you can take, you know, from this, whatever your style might be. It might be glam, it might be, you know, modern, it might be farmhouse, country, primitive, traditional, but just use what you have in, you know, disguising maybe that ugly area in your house. And that's what I did. So guys, I hope to see you for my fall home tour on Saturday. And please go look at Daveda Lane's channel, which I'll link after in my description box. And then go check out her home tour, which I'm sure is going to be gorgeous. And I will see you all then. Bye, guys.